Hi there folks, Ethan Boisvert coming to you from West City Honda in Belleville, Ontario. Today I'm going to give you a walkthrough on our 2016 HR-V lineup that we offer here at West City Honda. We're going to go over the trims in good detail and what is offered for transmissions in those said trims. Alright, so we're on to the first of the three main trim levels there folks. So this is the LX. The LX is offered in a manual and a CVT transmission, which is an automatic transmission. This guy here is the blue, of course, and it's very popular here. So what you're going to get in the LX, even in the base, this is considered the base, your heated front seats, your backup camera, Bluetooth for your phone, and a touchscreen on the center console. Your key is going to look like this. So a standard Honda key there, lock, unlock, trunk, and hold down for panic. Regular key there. We'll go over this one in detail, and the bones of what you're going to see in the seats here are going to be the same in all the trim levels. So starting here, handles up built into the design here as opposed to being lower down. Nice design change. Now this is on the same frame, physical frame, as the Honda Fit, and also has the same seats in the back as the Honda Fit. So the seats go up like this. We're going to lock this down in place. Over to the other side. Seat goes up. Bar locks down. And we have all this space down the middle here. Now there's actually more storage here in height for sure than the actual very back. So this is where you can put a golf bag, a bike, a tall plant. It accommodates quite a bit for height here when these seats are up. And all I have to do to unlock them is pull this bar, let it drop down. So in this trim level as well, you are able to get this in the CVT, which is kind of the automatic. You can get this in a front wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, so you can really change how the wheels work, how the transmission works on this. Of course, even being in this base, you're gonna have power windows, power locks, power mirrors. In all the trim levels this year, they're offering a this is a wiper defrost switch here. This will defrost your wipers separately with a heated strip underneath the wipers in the winter so they don't stick to the windshield. And of course, here we have our media controls. You can switch through your presets while you're driving, volume control, Bluetooth down there, and of course cruise. Manual seat in all three trim levels. Start this up here. So we have our electronic parking brake there now. This will be the same in all three trim levels from the base up. There's our heated front seats here. This is all your climate control. It's all touch down here. You're going to see this all the same in all three trim levels. Even your defrost for your mirrors in your rear, and the front defrost as well there. So it's really cool. This touchscreen is offered in the base model and up. So no more dials everywhere. You got a touchscreen here and you got a touch panel down here for your air controls. Nice gray fabric interior with this particular color in the exterior. So this armrest will move. A little bit of storage in there. The most important part of this now is they're utilizing this space down here. You have a USB port, HDMI, and a second USB port down there built into the bottom console here, which is very nice. So if I had a drink of normal size, I would just leave this, but if I say I had the 7-Eleven Gulp or something really big, this flips up and you get all this extra depth down here in the cup holders too, which is really nice. Yeah, so this concludes the base trim level, the LX. We're going to move on to the EX now. We're going to see some changes in what you get. Thank you for watching. Alright, so now we are on to the EX trim level, the middle of the three main trim levels. This is going to offer you a few really cool tech features. One really being the blind spot camera, which we're about to go over shortly. And then the other, this is when you start getting to a proximity key system with push button start. So it works a little bit differently. Once you get used to this system, you'll never have to take this key out of your purse or pocket. It just stays in there, and it's a proximity system. As long as you're in the car with the key, you can start it. So the big cosmetic change here is you are going to have a power moonroof now on this, which we'll go over here shortly as well. You also get these LED turn indicators in the EX trim and the EXL, which we're about to go over next. So this is available in a front wheel drive with automatic or manual. CVT is our automatic, continuously variable transmission, or it's available in an all-wheel drive with the CVT. You've got some choices there, and of course the price reflects those choices. Got this running here now. I'm just going to shut this off, and I'm going to lock it. So, locked it up there. All I have to do is, I have the key on me. I'm going to go up here, grab the handle. It's going to sense the heat from my hand, and you heard that beep there. It's going to unlock. And then I can get in. And because I have the key with me, I'm just going to put my foot on the brake and start that right up there. Really nice feature, convenient, and like I said, once you get used to it, you'll never take your key out of your purse or pocket. So right here, a feature that comes in the EX is our power moonroof. One touch auto. And that does have the tilt up as well. You can tilt it up to let the hot air out in the parking lot in the summer, which is very nice. And then one of my favorite features that changes in this trim level is you get that blind spot camera in the EX. So all I'm going to do is put my right blinker on. There it is. There's my blind spot. In town I can watch for bikers, pedestrians, and I can keep track of what's going on there. But more importantly, my favorite feature is on the 401. My blinker's off now. I can hit a switch and turn it on 100% of the time on the 401 and keep track of everyone around me. This is personally my favorite part of the blind spot camera, but it's great all around, and it is programmed to be on when the right blinker's on there. Just hit the switch here. So another thing in the EX you're going to get is these auto lights. Auto lights are awesome. They work very well. It will literally judge the daylight to turn from your daytime running lights onto your night lights, which is great. So still just like the LX, this is all the same down here, except now you have dual air. So if someone's on the passenger side and they want hotter air on, they can actually hit this button here and have their own air temperature going. And the driver can have their own temperature going. But if you hit sync and there's just a driver in here, you have full control over both sides. So a nice feature, definitely a must from some of the customers I've seen so far. Still your electronic parking brake there, that's still the same. Cup holders and everything is still the same. And your seat setup in the back is still the same. You're going to get paddle shifters in the EX and above, EX and EXL. These paddle shifters allow you to kind of go into sport mode and shift the gears yourself. It's kind of fun. And you still have the wipers being defrosted separately, and Honda's Econ mode. So if you turn that on, green leaf appears on the dash, and it's going to try to reduce in certain areas of the vehicle to try to save you up to 5% more in fuel economy. I can go over that when you come in and take a look. And of course, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Your Bluetooth still built in the steering wheel there. Media controls and volume still built in there. And your cruise control. Any further questions on this trim, just email me at info@westcityhonda.ca or give us a call. The next trim we're going to look at in the final trim is our EXL trim, so the leather trim with navigation. Look forward to giving you a walkthrough on that next. Thank you. Alright, so now we are on to the final trim level, the HRV EXL with navigation. This guy is only offered in an automatic CVT transmission. Just like the EX, it does offer the proximity key that I went over earlier with push button start. So what this guy's going to give you cosmetically in differences is you're going to get these LED lights indicators right here in your mirror. And you do get these rails included in the EXL with navigation and can be added as an accessory on the EX. So in the back here, same as the others, except this is going to offer you leather, the only trim that offers you leather. In this particular green trim, we have the leather, the gray leather in there is light gray leather. Same seat structure as the other ones I showed you earlier. And just like the EX, you're going to get this this tunnel cover in the back to kind of just hide your cargo there as well. Spare right underneath here with kit. Of course, this is only offered in the all-wheel drive as well with the CVT transmission. At a very nice price point for giving you all of the, features that you would want. I'll just start this up here. It's like navigation and leather. So this guy here, we have a frontal camera on this with the Honda sensing features. Not all of them, but some of them. So it's going to give you your lane watch camera there on the passenger side, but what's included in the frontal camera is this lane departure warning and the braking mitigation system. And then this button here is your wiper defrost. So your wipers will actually defrost separately and they won't stick to the windshield in the winter. Really nice feature to have here in Canada. Of course, Honda's Econ mode. Turn that on, a green leaf appears there on the dash, and it's going to try to save you up to 5% more in fuel economy. Okay, so we are just going to take a look at this navigation. And there's your navigation. And of course, just like the others, your air controls and your climate controls all touch down there. Electronic parking brake, of course. Auto dimming rear view mirror in the EXL. Really nice to have with the leather trim, and this is the only trim level that offers the XM satellite radio. So if that is a must, you are looking at this trim. Paddle shifters are built into the steering wheel, kind of just a sport shift mode. And of course, your power moonroof there. Really appreciate you watching the video today here, folks. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email info@westcityhonda.ca or give us a call. We'll be glad to help you here with any questions, concerns you might have. Thanks again for watching.